Welcome back, Compassion Campers. I'm so happy to see your faces again. So, you guys maybe just watched the beginning video. Maybe it was just a few moments ago. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was a few days ago. Either way, welcome back, and I'm so happy to see your faces. And maybe you even started learning the song. It's a pretty fun song, and I really like it. So today I'm gonna read the story now all about compassion and empathy. So if you remember from the last video, we talked about what compassion and empathy are. So today we will learn about a family party where everybody was celebrating around a meal. Have you guys ever experienced that? You gather with some family or for some friends and you share a meal together? That's one way I really like to celebrate with my family and friends. But one family member was not too happy about this party. So, as we begin to learn more about compassion together, I want us to begin with a compassion prayer. So, place one hand on your head. I know it seems silly, but place one hand on your head and place one hand on your heart. Okay? So, again, one hand on your head, one hand on your heart. And we are doing this because compassion happens in our brains, but we often feel it in our heart. So repeat after me. Welcoming one, your warm, wide arms are always open, drawing us into your heart full of love. Make our arms your own, helping us see and welcome with compassion all those we meet. Amen. Thanks for saying it with me. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is a story about a father and two brothers. And it comes from the book of the Bible called Luke. And Luke is in the very first part of the New Testament, and it's in a group of books called the Gospels. So there's Matthew, which is a gospel, Mark, which is a gospel, Luke, which is where this story comes from, and then John. So this story comes from Luke chapter 15, verses 11 through 32. So Jesus told this parable, and parable is just another word for a story. So Jesus told this story. There was once a man who had two sons. The younger brother greedily demanded his inheritance. So inheritance is like what his money and maybe some property from his dad. So the young brother greedily demanded his inheritance, turned his back on his family, and left them for a faraway country. And he wasted all of his money that he took from his family. Soon, he became needy and hungry because he had spent all of his money. Even though he felt ashamed, he decided to return home, hoping his father might welcome him back. When his father saw him, he was filled with compassion. He ran out to his son, threw his arms around him. He was so happy he was alive. The father got a big dinner together with the best food and the best drinks to give thanks for his son's safe return. Meanwhile, the older brother came in from the fields, tired from working hard all day. And when he heard music and dancing, he became angry and refused to go in. His father went to the older brother to persuade him to come, but he said, "I've listened to you and I worked hard for all these years and you've never given me a party. My brother comes home after wasting all of his money and you throw him a huge party." This is important. His father said to him, "Son, I love you. You know what is mine is also yours. But people matter more than possessions. We thought we lost your brother from our family, but he's home now. So come to the table and celebrate with us." So that's our Bible story for today. So now I encourage you guys, or you all as a family, to go ahead and retell this Bible story among you. And so there's different ways that you can retell this story, but I encourage you to retell the story of what you think the important parts are. And there are some more instructions in the PDF that I sent your parents, so you can go through that. So that was our story. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and more videos are to come. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you soon.